Good day to you, Madam Sityasha. Today, our group will be presenting on the findings of the logistic activities that involved in Sarawak Cargo Agency Sdn Berhad. This company is located in Kuching and they are specialized in air and sea freight forwarding. Their services also include road transportation, custom clearance, container haulage, and also warehousing and inventory. This company has few assets such as 20 various type of trucks and also cranes. In addition, their warehousing capacity, which is 27,000 square feet, has interlocking pallet racking system. Other than that, they also have online website where their customers can track their parcels anytime and also anywhere, as it is easier to access.
Next, I'll be moving on to the transportation part. Transportation are very essential in the logistic activities as to make the good and products movable and deliver on time with the least cost principle. Transportation plays a connective role in order to convey the good and products to customers. Sarcargo owns almost 20 various types of trucks, cranes and 6-ton lifting service. Services that provided by Sarcargo are such as air freight and sea freight service, where the vehicle transfers and general cargo, console and straight shipments that are available for Peninsular Malaysia to Sarawak and all international routes. Other than that are container haulage, car carriers, vehicle transfer, logistics service for exhibition and relocation service as well. Sarcargo managed the transportation through experience, knowledge and great human resource. The challenges that faced by Sarcargo during transporting are the cost and network support, while the major issues that face in warehousing are the lorry breakdown, driver absence, and warehouse systems down. Next, I'll be moving on to the warehousing and storage part. Warehousing and logistics must be aligned within a firm in order to achieve the efficiency of overall manufacturing, production, and logistic activities. Sarcargo warehouse capacity is 27,000 square feet with the layer of interlocking pallet racket system that is together with the diesel forklifts and electric reach trucks. According to the company, their inventory management is in the warehouse are doing well through the management and staff efficiency. The practice that followed by the staff in the warehousing is checking the inventory when keeping it in the storage area and count it back after checkout from the warehouse in order to reduce the inventory shortage.
For Sarcargo agencies, their purpose of industrial packaging is to protect their product during transportation and storage to prevent them from damages and result in less wastage. Sarcargo mentioned that their company provides packaging service as one of their value-added system, but only for consumer items, and it needs to depend on the type and fragility of the items. They are currently providing packaging like plastic wrap, bubble wrap, foam and different types of boxes. Material handling is defined as the movement, storage, control and protection of material, goods and products throughout the process of manufacturing, distribution, consumption and disposal. The basic equipment that Sarcargo is using in handling their materials include electric forklift, diesel forklift, crane, RFID tags and so on. Sarcargo follows the standard safety procedure in handling materials by constantly checking and repairing the equipment, safety briefing every 2 days, and proper training for workers. For example, the person who is in charge of handling the forklift must obtain a certified license before he or she is allowed to operate it. Meanwhile, Sarcargo also allocates specific areas in their warehouse layout for different activities like loading and unloading. This is to ensure that the space is fully optimized and to avoid damages by providing enough space for each activity. With a proper material handling, it will help them to provide better customer service, reduce inventory, delivery time, and also will reduce costs.
Sarcargo use warehouse management system WMS in inventory management. Their employee will be assigned barcode to all the stock without consider storage duration. This helps company easy to keep track on the stock neither on stock take or daily logistic activity. Sarcargo did also strive for the right balance of inventory size. This is to prevent some unpredictable events like pandemics that affects the inventory cost. For order fulfillment, Sakago faced order surge when it needs to fulfill the order in a shorter time. Sometimes the unpredictable issues can happen during the transportation process, like long waiting times when loading the item. Hence, ASRS, Automated Storage and Retrieval System, is used to improve the order fulfillment.
According to Trans 2019, demand forecasting is the result of predictive analysis to determine what will happen in the future. For Sakago Agency Sdn Bhd, the method used by them is to analyze use in terms of demand. They do not analyze using a specific product. For example, before the festive season demand, it will increase and they think delivery needs to be done. For part 2 is customer service. According to Malhotra and Sharma 2014, it states that in the supply chain is considerable use to describe both marketing and substantial distribution activities and the exchange process between the supplier and customers. According to Sakago Agency Sdn Bhd, he said that the customer is always right. It is because they want their customers to come back and feel welcome and rewarded. The last part is about facility location. It is the process of determining the geographical site for the company's operation. Sakago Agency Sdn Bhd is located at Muara Tabuan Light Industrial Park, which is just 20 minutes drive from Kuching city center. They have a large enough area to them to operate, which is the warehouse capacity of 27,000 square feet is equipped with interlocking pallet tracking system.
Return goods handling is a reverse supply chain activity whereby the goods are being recalled for certain reasons. In Sakago Agency, the goods are being returned due to first, wrong orders, second, the goods are damaged, thirdly, is the customer refused to accept the goods due to quality issues. Moving on, parts and service support is an after-sales service support when the goods are being sold. However, in Sakago Agency, their view on the activity is slightly different, whereby they are more to maintaining their equipment and vehicles parts. Assigned personnel will go through the checking process, such as checking the filter, checking the wiring and the brakes of their trucks, and they will send it to the Puspakong for verifying. The checking process is important because if they didn't check properly, then they will need to resend back to Puspakong, and that will incur them extra charges. Lastly, proper handling of scrap and waste in supply chain logistics is to prevent environmental pollution. Sakago shared that items like spray cans will be outsourced to specialized team to dispose it. Wooden pallet will be reused until it is ready to go for recycling, and other items such as paper, plastics or recyclable tins will be compressed and sent to the recycling plant.
There are several strategies that a company, even star cargo agencies, can use in maintaining customer-supplier relationship. Firstly, is by providing adequate flexibility for the suppliers and to avoid any unreasonable demand. This is to yield a better production quality. There should also be a schedule sharing platform for customers to contact supplier in order to share their information or to talk out the problems. Both parties should show response in cost reduction ideas so that this could improve the business development as well as to maximize the collective success in product design, compatibility, and logistic or procurement strategies. If a customer routinely buys from a supplier, a detailed supplier relationship agreement would be effective to note down the partnership details, such as the terms and conditions. Lastly, a payment should be done on time. This is to avoid any disagreement or conflict arise which would harm future business transactions.